what's on these needles right now, it's going to be one of my pictures. And I have knit it before, but I'm trying this time with a different size needle, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. And so I'm, just experimenting. It's a big piece to experiment with because it'll take me, at least 40 hours of knitting before I know whether it works or not. And I've always sort of decided to do that, is to not try little swatches, but to try on my very big pieces, because if you don't try the whole thing, you don't really know the effect. When I make my purses, like this purse, I wasn't sure how it was size-wise. I had a good idea because I've knit a lot of purses. It could become something else other than a purse. It might have become a container, like a bowl. Or it might have been something that the dog got to play with. Because that has happened. Over the years, I started just with plain knitting, and the knitting I did was from established patterns. And so over the years, it has definitely changed. A friend of mine introduced me to felting. I really liked it. Followed a lot of patterns that were out there. Then I had a challenge of wanting to apply for the One of a Kind show in Toronto. And your designs have to be your own. So that got me into designing. I like the challenge of new items because I don't like getting stagnant knitting the same thing over and over again. I see things, I get ideas. People come in and give me ideas. They'll say, "Can you knit me this?" Well, maybe. You'll just have to give me some time and see if I can figure it out. There's a mind space, there's, color selection, there's material selections, whether it's acrylic, whether it's 100% natural fibers. It's major choices. I try and think that there's nothing you can't try. You can put it together, and if it doesn't work, you're going to have to be willing to rip it out. But it's all part of the process. I love the feel of the texture of felt. It just, because it becomes a material. You can cut it, you can do anything with it. I do a lot of small containers, bowls, and they are very popular, but I've got away from that because I've done so many. I want to come up with, again, something new and different. And still with yarn, still with wools. I think I will never quit knitting or felting. I knit indoors by the fire in the winter, outside in the gazebo in the summertime, and I actually knit wherever I am, car, bus, wherever. But my studio is mainly at home. This now is a new venture for me, being a partner in the wool store here in Huntsville. I'm not going to be doing shows anymore. I'm going to have my product here at the store available and at my home in my studio. So that's a big change for me, not going on the road. One of the other really new things for me is teaching. Being here now as part of the wool store, this is one of my new ventures, and I do courses right now on a weekly basis. It's just phenomenal, the number of customers that keep coming back and buying more things. So, and then new people. So now they'll know where to find me is here. So whether to retire and not knit, it's not in my future. Yeah. And I'm going to get back to speed knitting.